Hey guys, do not mind my appearance. I just wanted to get on and do an intro for this video. Clearly I look different and I'm in a different location from the video you're about to see. But it's a video I recorded I don't know, maybe this is March now. So I recorded this video, it had to have been in January or early February. Most likely it was in January, based on what I'm saying in the video. This was in January. So this video is now I recorded this 2 months ago. But because, my life has just been a whirlwind for a little while, I never got to post it. So here is the video. I'm just trying to catch up. I've recorded a lot of videos and I just never got around to posting them. So what I'm doing now is I'm going through, I'm looking at videos and I'm posting them. So you'll probably see a few of these little intros before, some videos. But I wanted to get it out to you because the stuff the new videos that I want to do won't really make sense if I don't upload these other videos that I recorded. So here you go. I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, what's up? Sorry for the rocky video. I'm in the car, clearly. And excuse me for coughing, and if I sound funny, I'm getting over laryngitis, I guess. I don't know. But I'm on my way. I have an appointment. And I'm on my way to that appointment. And I want to tell you what this appointment is. I have started doing this treatment called TMS. It's a procedure. It's done to help treat low moods, poor moods, whatever. I've made it no secret that I struggle with depression and anxiety and a whole gamut of issues. And when that's not really responsive to medications like antidepressants and mood stabilizers and stuff like that, TMS, which stands for Trans-cranial Magnetic Stimulation. Trans-cranial Magnetic Stimulation. And what it is that it's a big magnet. Well, it's not that big, but it's a magnet that they put on the side of your head. You sit there for 30 minutes, and this magnet applies magnetic pulses into your brain, and the idea is it triggers a small section in your brain that regulates mood. And the point of this treatment is to activate that area of the brain to increase your mood. And now when I started, I've been doing it for a week. Today's Monday. This is the start of my second week. And the treatment is 4 to 6 weeks. And you have to do it every day. So, except for weekends. So Monday through Friday, I have to go every day and get this done. And the doctor was like, yeah, it's not gonna hurt. It's painless. You just sit there for 30 minutes and it's just gonna feel like a tapping on your skull. Okay, I could live with a tapping. Some people, complain of having a super mild headache afterwards, but they just take a Tylenol and they say they're fine. I'm like, okay. So the very first day that I went to go do it, I had braids in my hair. And he had the hardest time trying to place the magnet because they have to locate the spot in your brain that they're trying to activate. And in order to do so, they use another part of your brain to locate the spot that they're trying to get to. target location. So the spot that they use as a marker in your brain is more so to like the front of your brain, and when they get that spot with the magnet, your body like moves involuntarily. So like a minor convulsion. Or like if you go to the doctor and they hit your knee and you have that reflex or something like that. So he was having a hard time like finding the right spot there, and then from there he was having a hard time finding the spot in finding the right level of intensity. And so when he finally got it, he was just like, oh, this is the highest we've ever turned on the machine. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, so your risk of a seizure is higher than most people. I'm like, huh? Like, how you just gonna slide that in there? like, I don't know, man. You know, but it's something, it comes with this, and obviously everything comes with risk. And the way he has explained it to me is everybody has a 1% chance of a seizure. In doing this procedure, that increases your chances of a seizure to 2%. So still relatively low, but not impossible. So that first day, he was like, yeah, he was basically trying to say, because my hair, I had braids in my hair, that he had to turn the machine all the way up so that it could get through the braids, because apparently like the magnetic field only pulsates about an inch or so into the brain, or like an inch and a half into your brain. And so he was just like, yeah, I can't get close enough to your skull because of the braids. So I had to take my braids out. Not that day, but like the next day when I came back for the treatment the next day, I had to take my braids out. So that was whack. I told my therapist about it. She was not happy. She's like, that's so culturally insensitive. And at first I didn't really understand what she was saying, or like what she meant by that. But when I went home and I thought about it some more, I'm like, I understand what she's saying. And yeah, she's right. You know, like, that's poor medicine. Like, not everybody got you know, long, straight, silky, barely there, thinning out at the roots hair. Some people got a head full of thick, luscious, beautiful hair, and sometimes those people want to braid their hair, you know. And what if I had an afro, or like big, thick, curly hair, or something? Like, how would that work then? So yeah, I understood what she was saying when, like, after I went home and I thought about it, and I agreed. But so let me go back to how it feels. They said it's gonna feel like a tapping sensation on your skull. That crap is painful. Feels like, to me, it feels like shocks. It feels like my brain is getting shocked. Like, my partner laughs at me, but I tell him, like, oh, I got my appointment to go get my brain shocked. And, you know, he'll laugh, but I'm like, nah, like, I'm serious. That's really what to me, that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like a tapping sensation. It feels like my head, like, I'm really just gonna come out like that. Okay. He said to fluff with traffic rules and, you know, road rules. Just gonna come out like that. Because if I wasn't paying attention, we could have just both been in an accident, you know, on the phone. So he wasn't paying attention. So yeah, for me, it feels like shocks. The first day was really bad. The first week was pretty bad. I want to say the last day or two was not bad. It was relatively it was tolerable. And he was like, oh, on Monday we'll turn it up. And I'm like, okay. But I'm pretty sure he did that last week. He didn't quite tell me. Like, he told me, but he didn't tell me. Like, he kind of was just like, after the fact, after we did it, he's like, yeah, I turned it up. Like, you wasn't gonna say nothing? Like, you just, I mean, clearly he wasn't gonna say anything, because he didn't say anything until after the fact. I was like, this dude, whatever. So, yeah, this is my life for the next 5 weeks. And he said people don't usually start to feel, they don't start to feel the effect of it until about 4 weeks. Beautiful little dogs, cute poodles, and a random lab. Random. Are y'all dog people or cat people? Are y'all pet people at all? Me, I love animals. I don't know why I just made that little rabbit face. I like animals. I love animals. I'm a cat lover, but I also love dogs too. But I told my partner, after, you know, our fur baby now, I don't want any more. I don't want any more fur babies. Not for a very long time. I'm like, I'm down for babysitting our friends and families' animals. And I'm even down for fostering some animals. But I don't want to have, I don't want the responsibility anymore of having a fur, having a you know, I don't want anything else. Because then also too, I feel like it'll feel like you're trying to replace your fur baby. And in my mind, nothing can replace her. So, you know, whenever God calls her home, that's it. Can we get out there? Like, why didn't you go with that guy? Come on. Don't make me be a Boston driver and honk at you. So you go when there's a car coming. Okay, because that made a lot of sense. Golly. And how did I get here so early? Dang. I didn't mean to get here this early. And I gotta wait. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway. So, yeah. How do I feel about doing this treatment? I feel like, you know, I'm open to trying it. My doctors think it's worth the try, and that for a lot of people it is effective. So since I've been having such a hard time and medication hasn't really been helping with too much, they thought this would be a really good idea. So I'm open to it. Having to go and do this every day is really hard for me. Because obviously, like, when you have low mood and you're dealing with depression and anxiety, having an appointment that you have to go to every single day, that alone is anxiety inducing and stuff like that. Then when you think about why you got to go to the appointment, that's depressing, and it's just like, and then the actual appointment, like, for me, it really is uncomfortable. It's, you know, maybe for other people, it's not so bad. I know my therapist was saying, oh, she has other patients who've done it, and they say that they go in and they just fall asleep for a few minutes and then it's done. And I'm just like, yeah, for me, it's not like that at all. Like, it's painful. It hurts. It hurts. It feels like my brain is being shocked. So, and then on top of that, I'm getting married next month. So I have to like pack up my whole house, because after the wedding I'm moving. So I gotta pack my house. I gotta pack for the wedding, because we're doing the wedding in Jamaica. So I gotta pack for the wedding. I have to pack my house. I'm donating a lot of things. I'm throwing stuff out. So it's just having to go through a lot. And then on top of that, I still have other appointments. Excuse me. I still have other appointments that I have to go to and stay on top of. And relocating from one state to the other. I can't just stop these appointments here before I have doctors and treatment and appointments and plans set up there. So it's like, it's a lot. And it gets overwhelming real quick. But I don't even know what to say. My mind just went blank. I'm gonna thug it out. Excuse me. I'm gonna thug it out. When I go in and I do the treatments, what I do is I try to think happy thoughts instead of focusing on how it hurts. I try to think about happy thoughts. What I do now is I pray. Like, I'll take that time and I'll pray. I'll pray for the procedure, that it's effective, that it's successful, that it works, and that there's no harmful negative effects. I pray for the doctor doing it. I pray for the machine and the equipment. I pray for my partner. Anything that comes into my mind, I pray for. And then I try to encourage myself, like, you know, once it's going on and I'm just feeling like, oh my God, like this hurts, and I'm feeling like I want to cry, or just tell him to stop, turn off the machine, I can't do it anymore. I just, you know, I try to encourage myself and be like, it's okay, Monique, you can do it. You know why you're doing this. You know, and I'll pray to God, like, if this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing, like, Lord, if you don't think I need this, if you don't want me doing this, let me know so I can put a stop to this and tell them I don't want to do this anymore, whatever. And if this is what you want me to be doing, if you do feel like this is going to help me and be effective for me, then Lord, give me the strength to keep doing it, you know. So, but it is hard. It's hard for me. And then in addition to all that stuff, so doing these appointments every single day, packing my house, packing for the wedding, still trying to prepare and take care of last minute things for the wedding, and my other appointments. I also have swim classes. I'm doing swim classes. I know how to swim, but I'm not a confident swimmer. Like, I know how to swim, but if I can't feel the ground, if my feet don't touch the ground, I don't feel comfortable in the water. And it's worse when I'm in an open body of water. So we're going to Jamaica, we're gonna be swimming in the ocean. It freaks me out, because I'm like, if a rip current comes, I'm 5 feet nothing, I'm gonna get swept away. And I've seen too many of them damn movies, open water and drift and all that stuff, where people just, you know, float out and just, you know, gone. So I know that's extreme thinking, but that's my thinking. That's how I feel. I'm just like, if I got swept away, I don't feel confident that I can get myself back to the shore. And I definitely don't feel comfortable that I can survive long enough for help and rescue to reach me. Like, I don't know how to tread water. So that was my main thing why I wanted to do the swim lessons, because I don't know how to tread water. The sign says no stopping, no dropping people off, yet people do it all the time, and then the people standing here who are supposed to regulate and enforce that, they just stand there and watch people drop people off as they stand next to the sign that says no dropping people off and no stopping. Clearly, I live in Bizarro Land. And I got a parking spot. Cool. So what I do, this appointment where I have to go, so my hospital is like a massive hospital, and whoa, that's kind of, these people park stupid. Look how he parked. I hope this guy's moving. Look how close he parked. I'm in my lines. That person's light was on. I thought they were like moving. I don't know, whatever. If I see somebody move, then I'll move my car, but whatever. So where my appointments are, my hospital is a big hospital and they got locations everywhere. So, excuse me. What I do is I come to where I see most of my doctors at this other facility where they have free parking, they got free valet parking, all that good stuff. Because at the main hospital, which is where I have to go for the procedure, you have to pay for parking, and there's hardly ever any on-street parking. So I try not to, you know, I have to go to this every day. Normally, if I have an appointment at the main hospital, I will just pay for parking. But since I have to do this every single day, that ain't gonna happen. So, this person really did park like an a-hole. So I parked my car here. There's also a shuttle. See, like that shuttle, I am pretty sure is going to the main hospital, but I'm super early for my appointment. So I'm gonna sit here and wait in the comfort of my vehicle. So they have free shuttles that go to all the different locations. And then, so my hospital is also part of a large network of hospitals. So there is, I live in Boston, in case you haven't been able to piece that together. I live in Boston, and Boston has, it's in the top 3 for the world's best hospitals. My hospital is in the top 3 or top 5 for world's best hospitals. But Boston is also known, like all the Boston hospitals are in the top like 20 list or whatever for best hospitals in the world type stuff. So there's Brigham and Women's, there's Beth Israel, there's Mass General, there's BMC, Children's Hospital, Dana-Farber. I know there's more, but Mass General. Oh, and then Faulkner Hospital. So Mass General, Faulkner, Brigham and Women's, those are all connected. BMC is its own thing. And then Beth Israel, they're part of a network, but they're part of a different network. But they're not bad. They're not Brigham, but they're not bad. But So I park at this location, I take the free shuttle to the main location, and I do that every day. So I can park my car here where I know it's going to be safe, relatively safe, as long as I'm not parked to jack-o'-lanterns like this guy who don't know how to park. Let me turn off my car. What else? Yeah, I don't have to pay for parking. Yeah. So I will I will put some links in the description that have information, that have more detailed information on TMS and what it is, what it does, what it's supposed to do. And most insurances, from what I'm told, most insurances cover it. Oh, TMS is also used to treat as a treatment for migraines, which I didn't know, and that's pretty cool because I also have migraines. But I guess that that's a different type of TMS. Like, either they do that in a different part of the brain, or they do it at a different like level or something. So that's slightly different, but I'll link in the description some information on TMS, and I'm gonna see if my doctor will let me record it, so that I can like share some of that with you guys. I obviously won't share the whole 30 minutes, but like I'll share bits and pieces with you so you can like see the setup and or see what it looks like once I'm hooked up and, you know, everything is, I'm going through the treatment and stuff. So I'll see if he'll let me do that. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys had a great new year, but this video is long enough, so I'll do that in another video. Thank you for watching.